Now, I remember at the start of the season, I said out of that top four, I think they were the worst out of the four. And people said, what, they've added Ronaldo, they've added Varane, they came second last season, they've added Sancho, and you still think they're going to be worse. And I went, yeah, simply for the fact that I think they've strengthened in the wrong areas. I think Varane was a good signing because they needed it. But to say Jadon Sancho, for me, is a top player, that was not what they needed. They had Greenwood, they've got Ronaldo, they've got Rashford, they've got players. Scoring goals for Manchester United last season wasn't the problem. It was defensively.
Yo gang, it's your boy YoungMully. Now check this shit out, man. Sometimes I don't understand whether those so-called pundits pull up to the studio high off that loud or whether they actually watch matches. Now, Darren Bent just made some comments regarding Manchester United and the transfer window this summer, and this homie just said, and I quote, Sancho's not what they needed, they had Ronaldo, they had Cavani, defense has been the main issue. Bruh, I don't even know where to start. Now, first thing first, man, can someone tell this dumb fuck that Sancho was actually bought before Ronaldo? And second, ask any United fan. Ask even the OT ships who are still cheering Uli at the wheel. Any fan will tell you United have been thirsty for a right winger ever since Antonio Valencia was transformed into a right back. The right winger position has been a major problem for Manchester United for years now. And saying United didn't need Sancho doesn't make sense at all. Now, this homie mentioned that United had Greenwood and etc. Now, look bro man, in the academy Greenwood was mainly used as a striker, but during his come up at United, the position that lacked options was in the right. And since the homie can use both feet, he was used on the right. So Greenwood started playing on the right wing based on the lack of options, based on necessity, not because that was his natural position. While on the other hand, we can see Sancho, for most of the time at Dortmund, he was used as a right winger. He racked up all these assists and goals from that position. He became one of the hardest prospects in Europe from the right wing position. But as y'all know, man, Ule don't give a single fuck. He bought him as a right winger and he's playing him on the left position where United are fully stacked, where they already have Martial and Rashford who can play that position. So again, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I don't know what's Bent's on about right there. I don't know if he's been watching United this year, bruh. Like, this homie is shutting his mouth and letting his ass talk, man. That's what's going on right here. If you're gonna criticize anything, it's the fact that United didn't buy a defensive midfielder. It's hard to criticize the Ronaldo move as well, because that's a transfer, that's a move that you can't afford to miss out. If Ronaldo didn't end up at United, let's keep it stack. He would have been at City by now, and the title would have been gone by now. You feel me? But I don't know y'all, man. Maybe man's tweaking, you know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? What y'all gang think about this whole matter, man? Let me know your thoughts on the comment box. It's your boy YoungMully. Like, subscribe. It's lit.